Yep, that notification.
So they can't. FTRL. So they can't hear us now, can they? Right. Okay.
Like, well, I could mute both of you. Let me get the chat up on my phone.
Perfect.
All right.
All good to go?
Yep.
Perfect. Right. Guys and girls, welcome along to the much anticipated Season 5 team reveal. We've got a few things to get through this evening. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to Connor, who is hosting the stream and doing all of this himself. We are also joined by Simon, by Dan and by Dale. And we're just going to run through a couple of things. So the order of how it's going to go to have a really, really quick sort of intro to how it's going to work this evening. Then we're going to discuss a couple of changes to the rules for next season, so make sure every single person listens to that carefully. We've had a slight change in the roles of the admins as well, which we will go through, and then we will announce the lineup for the Performance League, and then we will do Division 2 and Division 1, the team reveals. So just a quick one with regards to the team reveals for both divisions. We have got 10 seeded drivers. So the way it will work is we'll go through a list, and then Connor will spin a wheel, and then it will reveal that person's teammate from the remaining 10 people in that division, and then the wheel will be spun again to then decide what their car will be for the upcoming season. So it's completely at random. We've got no control over it before any conspiracy theories get thrown out there. First of all, I just want to say, obviously, a massive thank you to everybody for season 4. The first time we did 2 divisions, it went really, really smoothly. Obviously, there was quite a lot of movements, but I thought we controlled it really well. The admins have been superb. Everyone that's watching the stream, you've all been superb, other than you, Pagani. But other than that, boys, I think the best thing to do is just move on to how things are going to be running for the new season. So, first of all, Simon, do you want to take us through the changes to the rules that have been slightly made, if possible?
Yeah, we'll do. Evening, boys. So what we're going to do is basically stick with the flag system that we've had from season 4, but we've adapted it slightly. So we've added 5 and 10 second time penalties to go with the white flags. This is to basically make some guys that thought that the penalties weren't enough, makes it seem like something is being done for, you know, over aggressive driving and things like that. We'll keep it as consistent as we can. Obviously, anything that happens in qualifying will probably be dealt with in a slightly different way, but in the race, generally, anything that deems a white flag will come with a time penalty as well.
Perfect. Yeah. So other than that, I think all of the rules are going to be staying the same. Obviously, the guys know the calendar for the upcoming season. If not, I've posted that several times in the chats, excuse me, and on the FTRL channel, we've got a Season 5 preview of the tracks as well. With regards to the rules, I think that the system works really, really well. The guys keep on top of it. It's nice and smooth. And I think I'll just say on behalf of the stewards that in Season 4, with regards to the stewarding and things like that, it all ran really, really smoothly. There was not really that many incidents. There were some here and there, but it was dealt with really, really well, and everybody's has kind of accepted their penalties as best they possibly can. So thank you very much for that. With regards to the admins, so obviously we've expanded our team recently. We've got Pagani on board, and we've also got Dan, aka Rich T Gaming. So he's going to be coming in as well. So we welcome him into the team. So with regards to how things are going to work, what we're going to do is we're going to have myself. I'm going to be head admin of all 3 divisions, because obviously the Performance League comes under that category now as well. Connor, or onto the podium, will be doing the head stewarding for all of the divisions, and we are now going to have a head of division. So what that person will do, they'll just have a little bit more kind of authority and say so in all of the chats to make sure that they're just looking after one division specifically, and then there'll be one kind of designated team per division, so everything will be done properly, so it's not all kind of all over the place. So the Division 1 head of division will be Dale, aka FTRL DTF. So Dale's going to be looking after Division 1 with myself and Connor, and then he's going to have Lennon supporting him doing that. Division 2 will be Simon, or Smertins. He'll be doing Division 2, and he will have support from Napola and from Rich T Gaming. And then the Performance League is going to be headed by Pagani, and that's going to be obviously overseen by myself, Connor, and Dan is going to support him in that as well. So anything that either Dale, Simon or Pagani says in the relevant chats, please take notice of, because it'll be a lot less coming from me and a lot more coming from them. So please make sure that you pay attention to all of that. I think it's going to run a lot smoother. But other than that, not really too much more to say. We didn't really want to change too much in the way of how things run, because it already runs fantastically. So if anybody else has got anything to add, please do it now. If not, we'll move on to the Performance League. Anyone?
No, I think you covered everything.
No? Cool. Okay, so the Performance League, So the way things are going to work, I don't know whether you want to take us through this, Connor, on how the kind of car selection is going to be chosen and stuff like that.
Okay, so it's going to be the same calendar as the other divisions, and everyone's already been put into a performance car. The driver lineup or the car choices will be changed every other race. So you have 2 races, and then depending on your performance, if you're outperforming or underperforming, you'll be switched. That'll be down to Pagani and Dan. And yeah, hopefully that'll just keep it a close fight to the end.
Yeah, I think one thing to add on that is that if you've got, say, one of the quickest guys in the Performance League, if he does DNF twice or something like that, it won't be a case of he will then go down to Mercedes. It will be kind of bracketed, so you can only really move up 1 or down 1 kind of thing, maybe 2 at most if necessary. We don't really see too many drastic changes because obviously we've got quite a spread out pace across the league. So anyone that's taking part in that, please bear in mind that, you know, it's new for us as well, so we're probably going to make mistakes as we go, but it's a really, really good concept. But with regards to the driver lineups, for the first 2 races only, obviously, in the Mercedes, it will be C-Tice Demon and Tezza. So those guys will be heading up the Mercedes. In the Ferrari will be Rich T Gaming and Spurge. In the Red Bull, we're going to have Matt Kors and Michael C. In the Williams, it will be Dale and Trizzy Antonio. In the Force India, it will be Simon and Co-Andy. And then in the Renault, it's going to be Onto the Podium and Catamise. So that's going to be a team of absolute carnage.
Oh, come on.
And then in the Toro Rosso is myself and Pagani. Yeah, in Toro Rosso, it's myself and Pagani. In the Haas, it will be Lennon and JB22. In the McLaren, it's going to be Good Aids and Bad Boy. So we have the return of Good Aids to FTRL, which we're all delighted about. And then finally, in the Sauber, it will be Scuba and Mark and UFC. So a really, really well spread out order there. Obviously, there will be some fluctuations and things like that in terms of drivers and bits and bobs like that, but I'm hoping it's going to run really, really well. Jesus, whoever's moving, calm down, lads. Yeah, so as far as that's kind of gone, that's as much as we've got. What we'll do is we'll add everybody into a new chat in the next couple of days, and we'll go through the rules on that. But like we said, it's going to be the same rules, same calendar, everything's the same, and we're just obviously going to keep an eye on the ability and sort of pace and performance of all the drivers, and then we'll try and make it as close and consistent as possible. So, right, moving on to the big stuff now. Obviously, we're all going to get involved now. So, we are going to do the team reveal and the random wheel generator for Division 2. So, just to let you know, we have seeded 10 drivers for Division 2. Please don't feel offended if you're not inside this list. It's purely just something that we've had to kind of agree on. So, we will say a name, and then the wheel will be spun. It will choose your teammate for you, and then we will then choose your car as well. So, the 10 seeded drivers for Division 2, we have got Charged. We've got Bad Boy, Co-Andy, we've got Simon, we've got Chris Bean, Jesper, we've got Matty Suddens, who's returning back to FTRL, so welcome to you, mate. Whopper Chop, who's also making a return, so pleased to have him back. Our newest driver, Plexits, and finally Hartzer. They are the 10 seeded drivers for Division 2. So, Connor, do you want to take us underway?
Yeah, do you want to pick the teammates first, or do you want to go for the cars?
Let's go teammates first.
Alright, cool. This is where I mess everything up.
No problem.
Hoping it all changes on my screen so everyone can see this.
There we go, get rid of that.
Let's just wait for a
Yeah,
sec.
I'm going to wait before I do anything. So tense.
Yeah, please work, please work, please work. There we go.
Alright, great. So, who are we choosing first?
Should we just go in order, do you think? From top to bottom or bottom to top? What do we reckon, lads?
just say a name and I'll spin the wheel.
Cool. Right, well, we will start off with Hartzer.
Okay, so Hartz's teammate will be... It's Dan. No, it's not. It's Tice.
Hartzer and Tice, there we go. Okay, let's just wait for that to come through. So I'm thinking, what I'm thinking is maybe we'll just let the wheel spin out and then we'll reveal it then when it comes up on stream.
Yeah.
So perfect. So Hartzer and Tice. Okay, lovely.
And
Just spot the arrow again on my name.
they will be driving.
Announce it, Connor.
Stay quiet this time, Connor. Don't blow them a little too early.
A McLaren.
Oh, Connor, you ruined it.
Well, they're going to see when it obviously pops up.
There we go. But I thought we'll say the name after it shows up on the stream, just so it kind of kills that anticipation. But yeah,
Alright,
cool.
I'll behave.
So Hartzer and Tice are in
Tice is back in it.
the McLaren. Oh yeah, he's in it currently as
Back in
well,
his
isn't
old car.
he? There we go. Okay. Right, next up we'll go Plexits.
Okay. Plexit's teammate. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Please do.
Then we got the awkward wait for the stream to catch up.
That's all good. And Plex's teammate will be Tezza. Okay. Tezza's got a very good teammate there. I'm expecting good things from Plexits. Dale, I think that credit deserves to go to you, mate. You find in Plexits.
Solid driver.
Probably the best one I've found so far.
Finally done something right.
No,
Wow.
it's everything.
Okay. They will be driving for Season 5. Okay. How far is Aaron's stream behind? That's a very good point, Pagani.
Mercedes.
Ooh.
Perfect. Well, Lennon's just said to me there's no need to wait. So I think we can just kind of announce it.
I'll just announce it when I see it, because that's when they'll see it.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Thank you, Lennon.
Okay.
I put Plexix and Mercedes on my thing. No, it's Plexix and Tezza, and then the Mercedes, right. Okay, next one up is Whopper Chop.
Okay. Whopper Chop is going to be teammates with... Wait for it. Borkata.
Ooh, that's a good team. I like that team.
One thing I am going to do is I'm going to reduce the time of the spin because it is far too long. I can't do that because it will reset everything. Never mind.
Oh well.
Okay, they will be driving. Pagani's favourite car, the Renault.
Okay, so Borkata staying in the Renault.
It's a good car. Don't blame him.
I like it.
I don't see what everyone hates about it. To be fair, it's a nice car to drive.
I'm not liking where this is going.
What car didn't you want, Dan?
The one I was in, the Haas.
Oh yeah. It's
Got to
looking good.
spin it twice in case I land on it.
Okay, next up.
Is Matty Suddens.
Matty Sutton's teammate is going to be Dan.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
A
Dan
moment
is
of truth.
I saw that as he overtook me in Baku.
Yeah, you've got a good team, mate.
So
Please.
Dan doesn't
not
want
the
a Haas.
Please.
What car is Dan and Matty driving?
Be a half.
This is where fate nobbles him.
He has been saved by the Williams.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
So Matty Suddens and Dan are in the Williams. Okay.
Interesting.
Happy with that.
Okay, next up is Jesper.
Okay. Jesper's teammate for season 5 is going to be Bendel. No, it's not. It's Sparrows.
Jesper and Sparix. And what would they be driving, Connor?
They will be driving. You should tell me. I mean, it's a 10-second wait. I should really spin it while you tell me. They will be driving Dan's favourite car, the Haas.
Okay.
Oh, someone had to.
So Jesper and Sparix are both going to leave after this stream's finished. I guarantee you I get the Haas for Div 1. Guarantee it.
You'll get the bloody Toro Rosso.
If I do, I'll scream.
If you do, it's the one time we're re-spinning.
Yeah, we'll restart the stream.
One and only time.
Right, next up is Chris Bean.
Alright. Chris Bean's teammate will be
There's some good cars left, to be fair.
Spurge.
Oh, okay. Coming down from Div 1. Chris Bean and Spurge.
And they will be driving a... Oh god. Sauber.
Oh. Oh.
Spurge always seems to get the Sauber.
That's not a good car.
Okay, so next up is you, Simon. Mr. Smertins.
He'll get his Ferrari back.
He'll get a Ferrari.
He could get the
I'll
same
have to already
teammate.
see it.
His
I
teammate
could get
next
the same
season
teammate and the same car.
Could you imagine?
is Bendel.
Scenes.
Okay. 4 to go. We've got one in. To be fair, you've got a 50% chance of getting one of your good mates.
Alright, Simon is
Yep.
with Bendel for next season. And the car
That's
he's going to
gonna-
be driving.
That's going to create some sparks in it, Si, between
Yeah,
Tezza and.
there'll be some friction there, I imagine.
He remains in the Ferrari.
I knew it.
I'll take that.
Smertins and Bendel. Bendel finally coming in into FTRL after all this time. Okay, so 3 to go. The next one is Co-Andy. So the 3 cars left are Red Bull, Force India and Toro Rosso.
Andy will stay in his red.
So Andy's teammate is Steph.
Okay, cool. Good team.
And Andy and Steph's car for next season is going to be the Force India.
Ooh, okay.
I love that car. Okay, so who are the 2 drivers left?
Bad Boy and Charged.
Okay, who do you want to do first?
Bad Boy.
Okay, 50-50 chance. Bad Boy's teammate is going to be just Ravers. which means charged will be with Matt.
Okay, so charged and Matt Cause. And Bad Boy and Ravers. I think Ravers will be quite happy with that. And what will their respective cars be, my friend?
So, Bad Boy's car and Raver's car.
Whatever it is, it's got Red Bull sponsorship.
Yeah.
Raver's going to stay in the Toro Rosso,
So Bad
and
Boy and
Matt and Charged will drive the Red Bull.
Lovely. Okay, so let me just give you a brief rundown then. So, in the Mercedes, we've got Plexits and Tezza. In the Ferrari, we've got Simon and Bendel. In the Red Bull, we've got Charged and Matt Cause. In the Williams, we've got Matty Sutton. In the Force India, we've got Co-Andy and Prototype Steph. In the Renault, we have got Whopper Chop and Borcata. In the Toro Rosso, we've got Bad Boy and Ravers. In the Haas, we've got Jesper and Sparix. In the McLaren, we've got Hartzer and Tice. And rounding off Division 2 for Season 5, we've got Chris Bean and Spurge. Okay. What do we reckon about those in, guys?
I don't see a dominant team.
No, I don't either.
No. So, Simon and Dan, are you happy with your teams and your cars?
I couldn't be happier.
I think Dan would have been happy regardless of what he drove, apart except if it was a Haas.
I could have had a bicycle.
Dan would have drove a skip.
Yeah.
Still think you should change your name to Rich T Gearbox.
Yeah. FTRL underscore
We'll have to
Gearbox.
start the season with it.
Then let's start a campaign in the chats. And let's
FTRL
make
underscore Gearbox.
FTRL underscore Gearbox. Let's make it happen. Okay, so let's not beat around the bush anymore, lads. Let's move on to Division 1. So the 10 seeded drivers for Division 1 are as follows. We have got Division 2 winner Scuba. We have got both of the championship contenders for this season, Mark and then Oxhox. We've got Lennon. We've got Carweld. We've got George Alice. We've got John, AMK, and then you've got myself, and then onto the podium. They are the 10 seeded drivers for Division 1. The teammates will be as followed. It'll be anyone from the list of Bully Boy, Raikkonen, Dutch Tricks, JB22, Dale, Stim, Pagani, Catamise, Trizzy, and Michael C. So they are the 10 drivers up for grabs. So when you are ready, Connor,
All right.
let's crack on.
Who are we doing first?
Let's start from top to bottom. Let's go with Scuba.
Okay. The Div 2 champion is going to be teammates with Trizzy.
Ooh, okay.
After a
Trizzy.
very close race in Hungary.
Yeah, very true. Trizzy has a lot of pace, just needs to find the consistency. Okay, so let's see.
And those two will be driving. Oh, thank God. Yes, it's the Sauber.
Has he got the Sauber?
Yep.
Oh, Scoob, she's going to be devastated.
I'm so glad I'm not in that boat.
Yes.
That's my
That's what
biggest
the
fear.
I want the Haas to get out of the way. Right, Mark, NUFC, current championship leader.
Okay, Mark's teammate for next season is going to be
Dale's like
JB, 22.
Oh, that's a team.
Someone that has shown to be able to match Scuba. And
That is
they
a
will be
very
driving.
good team. Oh, Dale, that was close to being you as well.
Mark stays in the Mercedes.
Does he? Okay.
Yes, he does.
It's scripted.
It's rigged.
Okay. Right, next one up on the list is Lennon.
Okay. Lennon's teammate.
Championship for season 4. Brilliant performance from him.
Yes,
Who's he
it's
gonna be with?
Pagani.
Lennon and Pagani, you're joking.
I'm free.
Banana car.
For between that.
They're going to be. Please give them the Renault. Please give them the Renault.
Moment of truth, Pagani.
Pagani's heart is going out of his throat.
Lennon and Pagani. Win-win. They're driving the Toro Rosso.
Oh no!
Aaron does not get the Toro Rosso.
Winner, chicken dinner right there.
Ah. I mean, I want to say well done, and yeah, but I'm just not happy for you at all.
Sim saying this is fixed. I don't see how this is fixed. Aaron didn't get the Toro Rosso.
Yeah, just out of order, really. If I get the hat, I'm going to cry. Right, Car World.
Okay. Car World is going to be teammates with Bully Boy.
Ooh, okay.
And they will be driving. Please,
They were
please not the
both in-
Haas. Please not the
They were
Haas.
both in the Ferrari last year.
Connor, if you get the hat, I'm going to laugh.
Car World stays in the Ferrari.
Yeah,
Ooh,
they were
okay.
both in the Ferrari last season.
Before Bully Boy was in the Force India.
Force India.
It was
Was
in
it?
Force India.
I saw him in a Ferrari.
No, been on
Oh,
himself.
that was the street event. My bad.
Okay, Ox.
Okay. Ox teammate next season is Dale.
Ooh.
Oh.
DTF himself.
Come on, please be Haas.
Dale,
Well,
what car would you
God, you
like
want
to
that,
drive,
yeah.
or what car wouldn't you like?
Oh, I don't want the Haas, really.
Okay, let's find out. Dale is gonna be in the Renault, along with Ox.
Crap.
It's a nice car.
I'd be happy with that. I don't know where this is going, Connor.
I do.
George
this
Alice.
is really good.
Okay, George Alice is going to be teammates with Raikkonen,
Ooh, that's going to be a good team.
arguably the most consistent driver in the league. And they're going to be driving the Force India.
Okay.
Aaron, I don't think it's
Aaron.
going to end well for you.
No, I know. I can already see it. I can already see it.
Thing is,
I'm
you,
just gonna
you
have-
wanted the Red Bull with the Haas, didn't you?
No, I didn't want the Haas.
Oh no, you didn't want the Haas, and you wanted the Red Bull.
Yeah, to be fair, I'll take any of those teams other than Haas. But anyway, next up is John.
Okay, John's teammate is going to be Mr. Stim.
Oof.
I mean, that could be a good team if they finish races.
Yeah, I agree. Come on, Connor, rig it. I'll give you a tenner.
Tenner, it's not worth it, Connor.
Okay, Stim and John are going to be driving not the Haas, the Red Bull.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
I honestly know, right? It's going to be me and Michael C, and we're going to be there in the Haas because he really doesn't want it either because that's all he's been in. For God's sake.
Who's next on the list, Aaron?
It's AMK.
MK is going to be teammates with Aaron's boyfriend, Catamies.
No.
What was that noise just then?
And they're going to be driving
That was Aaron bemoaning his luck.
the... Oh dear. They're driving the McLaren.
Oh no.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh,
Aaron, all I'm saying is it's between me and you, between the Haas and the Williams, and I like the Williams.
I know. I've already admitted defeat. I already know it's going to happen. Right, it's me now. Come on, give me the bad news.
Okay,
Michael C, I'm sorry in advance because I
your
can't
teammate
me and you.
is Michael C.
Yeah, there we go.
It's not looking good, which means my teammate's going to be Dutch Tricks. Moment of truth.
For God's sake, here we go.
Prophecy.
Mike, I'm sorry.
So we're doing this for Aaron. Whatever this lands on, Aaron is getting. Come on. Aaron's car for next season. You little.
Have I got the Williams? Have I got the Williams?
Yes, you have.
Yes, you have.
Yes!
Which means I'm in the Haas.
Oh, see, after all of that,
I've never slated the Haas. I've never driven it.
well, to be fair,
Oh, you will.
Anticlimactic
It's
thing
calm.
I've ever.
There was so much tension behind that.
God, God, I need to toilet. Right. Anyway, right. So Division 1, the teams are as follows for next season. So you've got Mark and JB in the Merc. You've got Carweld and Bully Boy in the Ferrari. In the Red Bull is John and Mr. Stim. In the Williams is myself and Michael C.
Rigged.
In the Force India, it's George Alice and Raikkonen. In the Renault is Oxox and Dale. In the Toro Rosso is Lennon and Pagani. I'm sure we won't hear the end of that. In the Haas, lol, it's Connor and Dutch Tricks.
I'm leaving FTRL.
Bye.
In the McLaren is AMK and Catamise, and then finally in the Sauber is Scuba and Trizzy. I think that was the one car that Scuba didn't want. So
Yeah.
he's sorry, Scuba. Please don't leave.
Don't do anything stupid, please.
Yeah. Other than that, I think that is everything all wrapped up. Yeah, everything's all good to go. Anybody got any final words? Everyone happy? Is anyone disappointed?
Yes.
How does everyone feel? What, you're happy
feel
or
like-
disappointed?
Disappointed.
That's not, sorry. I'd apologise to Dutch if I was you for saying that.
But it went brilliantly.
Yeah,
I'm happy. I'm very happy with my teammate.
yeah, I would be as well. So it's that's good. To be fair, I'm quite happy with Michael C because we get on well. So I think this should be good. But yeah, anyway, that puts an end to the stream. We have got the final races of the season. We've got one tonight in about 25 minutes time, which is at Bahrain for Division 2, where we have the return of Good Aids. I'd love to have some dramatic music right now, but I don't.
If you told me in preparation, I would have got some.
Oh, sorry, mate.
I would have been able to play some.
And then we have got the season finale tomorrow, which you do not want to miss, between Mark and Oxox. Oxox 9 points behind Mark, going to the final race of the season at Bahrain. So please tune in for that. It'll be myself and Dale on the commentary this evening. And then it will be Dan, Ravers and Smertins. We're going to have 3 commentators for tomorrow's race, for the Division 1 race. So thank you very much for doing that tonight, lads. Thank you, Connor, for sorting it all out.
No worries.
And yeah, we will see most of you guys, or some of you guys, on track in about half an hour. The rest of you will see tomorrow. Just one final word: there is no races next week other than the pre-season races, and then the season will start the following week. And remember that Division 1 will be on Mondays and Division 2 will be on Tuesdays. Remember that, it's important. But yeah, thank you very much, everybody, for watching, and we shall see you soon.